I want to talk briefly about three things that happened this past weekend, three things that I believe are connected. First, the assassination of a Democratic Party lawmaker in Minnesota by somebody who was an anti-choice activist, and we now see, as we learn more, clearly on the right. I know the right wants to treat this as some kind of excuse, lone wolf kind of thing, but we also might want to understand this as an act of state violence, a semi-state assassination, because of the violent rhetoric, the language that the President of the United States, his party, and his fascist movement have used to describe their political opponents, including people who are pro-choice, has naturally incited some to violence. This isn't the first time we've seen this. Clearly, January 6th is perhaps the most dramatic example of this. Later that day, there were massive demonstrations. Millions of people came to the streets all around the country to show and to demonstrate to the world that Donald Trump doesn't have the support of the American people. In fact, his MAGA fascist movement is a minority. A big enough minority that they could remain in power for some time, but a minority nonetheless. And then lastly, Trump's fascist birthday parade was very poorly attended. This parade was always not about demonstrating the strength and power of the American military, but it was on the one hand, Trump's ego being fed by, thousands of people who were going to come out and applaud him and cheer him and show how great he was, but also to show numbers. And in fact, it was sparsely attended. What's happening here is that the MAGA base is getting smaller. It's still pretty big, but it's getting smaller. But it's also getting more radical. And that makes for a very volatile political moment.